everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today everyone is back in school, back at work, so that means it's Fintastic Wednesday. On this episode, we are going to be talking about new things that are in the fish room. So make sure you turn on bell notifications, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Oh, welcome back. As a fish keeper, wherever you go, you look at the pets supplies stuff, right? So we're at Walmart, and I saw something I've never seen before. Finex Tropical fish food. We love this stuff. Give it to all the tanks. It sinks. The Plecos love it. They go crazy. Hit the clip. The shrimp love it, which is good because it's got all the protein that they need to keep producing, so there's lots of eggs. The platies love it, snails dig it, the guppies love it, the polar parrots love it. Everybody loves it, including our big cichlids. Now I looked at the ingredients because it's at Walmart and you might be skeptical about it, but like the first 7 ingredients is bugs and kelp and spirulina. If you got fry and you don't want to do the brine shrimp, I mean, you technically don't have to, but this stuff grinds up really easy. I've ground up a lot of different food. I've tried flakes, which is good, but it seems to make the water really cloudy. Done cichlid pellets, and some of the other pellets are really hard to grind up. But this stuff powders really easy, and I find that when I'm in between my brine shrimp hatches, a little little sprinkle of this powder, they love it. We also got bug bites, these pleco sticks. I picked those up because I was like, hey, I got plecos. So it also has like the same larva in it. But the third ingredient is wheat. I don't think fish naturally eat wheat or potatoes.
Hey, if you've made it this far in the video, could you also subscribe? I mean, it's not even really that hard, is it? Thanks. Appreciate you.
Our caves. Alright, so we've got a bunch of plecos, and we got more plecos. You'll see later. But plecos breed in caves, and they like caves. But I only have the 2 caves. So I decided to make a few more caves. We got some piping. Blocked off one side with a rock, so they can come in one side and not the other. Hopefully lay eggs down towards the ends. But they don't seem to be too interested in my caves. And I think it's just because they're white. They're too light and not cave-like enough. We've got 200 new fry in the electric blue cars, and we have come with limited tank space. So we want to get him out of there so we can get Papa out of his net. So I wanted something better. Hence what I made. Alright, so we just got this plastic tote, which probably holds 2 gallons. We got this airline feeding into this tube that I took off of a different sponge filter. And then I kind of manipulated this piece onto the end. So the air comes up, brings water with it, goes into an L, drips down into the box. So they're getting constant water. Plugged up both of these holes with sponges.
Okay.
So constant water, but it spills out at the sponge line. So it won't overflow and it won't stay low. It's just constant overflowing circulation into the box. For Christmas, my lovely wife, Miss Lynn, got me some new sponge filters from the Aquarium Co-op. So I've been seeing them online, wanted to try them out. So she was lovely enough to get me a few. The actual sponge itself, it's a very coarse sponge, so it doesn't clog like the fine sponges, which I want to try that out because in a lot of these tanks they get a lot of fish and a lot of food and a lot of waste. And the finer sponges clog up and it doesn't do a very good job after X amount of time. Also, new invention. aquarium co-ops come out with the Easy Flow Kit, which was what I was really excited about. With sponge filters, you just plug in your air hose to it and the bubbles come up. And in the past, you can add an air stone to it to make finer bubbles, more airflow, more water flow. But they've come out with an air collar, so no more air stones. You just plug the hose directly into the air collar and it sends out finer bubbles without the air stone, so you don't have to worry about your air stone clogging up. And I thought that was really cool. And also it comes with this uplift tube, and you can direct your water flow kind of like a hang-on back, so the water hits the top and goes in a certain direction and then creates a water flow in the tank, as opposed to your standard sponge filters. It just goes up and up and up. You can definitely tell the difference with the water flow. Like when you're feeding, you can definitely tell where the water's going. Always been curious with sponge filters on how much actual water's going through it.
Bristle No Plecos originate in the rivers and streams in the Amazon basin, but these Bristle No Plecos are a little bit special. These are super red Bristle No Plecos. Not you. These guys, as their namesake implies, have a mostly orange and light reddish hue to them, and in my area are kind of rare, which is good for us. So that is going to conclude our video on new things in the fish room. Hopefully there's something in there that maybe you could try in your fish tanks. We really are excited to see how these super reds are going to grow, and hopefully we'll get some super red babies. So more to come in the fish room, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Where were you the night of the 3rd?
Are you a dork?
Yeah, I don't know if you knew this. I'm ready. Okay. Even with it sideways?
Why are you looking at it?
Hey guys, welcome.